Namaskar. Good evening, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the G20 Global Orchestra, Sur Vasudha. This ensemble celebrates the rich musical heritage of the G20 member nations and invitee countries. Sur Vasudha, under India's G20 presidency, is carrying forward the legacy of the G20 Orchestra, which was first presented under Italy's presidency and was continued as a platform to celebrate the cultural heritage of the G20 community under the Indonesian presidency. The theme of India's G20 presidency, Vasudha Kutumbakam, One Earth, One Family, One Future, is drawn from the ancient Sanskrit text, the Maha Upanishad, and affirms the value of all life, human, animal, plant, and microorganisms, and their interconnectedness on Earth and the wider universe. The Culture Working Group under India's G20 presidency has launched its hallmark campaign, Culture Unites All, that celebrates the varied and dynamic cultural expressions of humankind. The Indian custom of greeting one another with Namaste, an expression of the Indian philosophy of the divine in me, recognizes and bows to the divine in you, exemplifies this powerful belief of mutual respect, compassion, and tolerance. Sur Vasudha has been curated by the musical duo Shourendro Shomojit. Shri Mahesh Babu and his team at Banyan Tree has been an integral part of co-curating and planning Sur Vasudha. May I now invite on stage the composers of Sur Vasudha, pianist Shourendro, and vocalist and conductor of this orchestra, Shomojit.
Namaste, 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 tajam, tarikit jam, tarikit tak, tarikit tak, tajam, takari, kritikari, namaste, tada, takita, 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 namaste, 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 namaste.
The first piece, Sur Vasudha, is the title music of the concert. This welcome symphony evokes a sense of fraternity, tolerance, compassion, and solidarity. The underlying belief of Vasudha Kutumbakam is that we have all emerged from one ultimate reality, and all the world and universe are one. Music expels the barriers among different cultures as it speaks the same language and embodies human emotions of sorrow, love, and joy. This score includes many styles of music from the G20 nations and invitee countries. The music begins with the strains of the Sur Bahar, an ancient traditional instrument of our country. The different genres then come together in harmony to create the expression of the world as one family. The next piece is Vasudha Kutumbakam. By embracing our diversity and treating everyone with dignity and respect, we will promote peace and reduce conflicts. 29 vocalists from all the G20 nations and invitee countries will sing the concept of Vasudha Kutumbakam in their own styles and languages.
Vasudha Vasudha Kutumbakam.
One Earth, and is a celebration of living in harmony with our surrounding ecosystem. One Earth celebrates all species on our planet through the sounds of world percussions, searching the music and rhythm in nature. The next piece, One Family, celebrates the journey of mankind as one family, respecting all diversities. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam asks us to go beyond our homes, beyond our communities, beyond our countries, beyond our planet, and consider the whole universe as a family. This presentation is based on the classical Indian raga, Khamaj, but composed using musical instruments from all the G20 nations and invitee countries. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is a call for jointly forging a future where everyone is treated with dignity and equality and encouraged to work together for the greater good of society. The next piece, One Future, combines electronic technology with traditional Indian ragas. The immersive soundscape is melodious and created with a digital twist to expand the artistic range of the music. The G20 Forum has a continuity, and the summit represents a continuous process. As we move ahead, lighting each other's lamps, the river of love flows. The concluding piece of the concert, Continuum, is a rendition of Rag Bhairavi of the Indian classical tradition by world musicians. In this piece, every musician's unique style of presentation gives this raga a magical flavor.
Sarvam Shanti
May we now invite on stage the Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Shri Yogi Adityanath Ji. May we also invite on stage the Honorable Minister for Law and Justice and Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs and Culture, Shri Arjun Ram Meghwal Ji, and the Minister of State for Culture and External Affairs, Srimati Meenakshi Lekhi Ji. We would also like to invite on stage Her Excellency, Madam Margaret Menezes da Purificacio, Minister of State for Culture of Brazil, who will hold the next G20 presidency for the formal handing over of the orchestra baton from this year's G20 presidency of India. May I once again request Her Excellency, Madam Margaret Menezes da Purificacio, Minister of State for Culture of Brazil, to kindly come on stage for the formal handing over of the orchestra baton from this year's G20 presidency of India. May we request a member of the Brazilian contingent to please come up on stage to receive the orchestra baton. May we request any member from the contingent from Brazil to kindly come on stage for the formal handing over of the orchestra baton. Yes, can we request the Brazilian performer? The conductor of India's G20 Orchestra, Sur Vasudha, Shomujit, will now hand over the baton to the Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. The Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh handing over the baton to Brazil, the next presidency of G20. A formal photograph. May I now request our honorable ministers to kindly take their seats in the auditorium as we continue with the program. The beautiful concert that we just heard has once again proved that music has a universal language that needs no translation, as soul speaks to soul. A big thank you to the composers, Shorendro and Shomojit. To all the very talented international musicians, to Shri Mahesh Babu and his team at Banyan Tree for enriching the ensemble by bringing in 41 international musicians from 28 countries. The Indian ensemble, the technical team, the creative team, and the backstage management team for this beautiful experience that has touched our souls. May I now once again invite on stage the Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Honorable Shri Yogi Adityanath Ji, and also the Honorable Minister for Law and Justice and Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs and Culture, Shri Arjun Ram Meghwal Ji, and the Minister of State for External Affairs and Culture, Srimati Meenakshi Lekhi Ji, to felicitate the artists. We will first have the felicitation of the composers. The original score, direction, and conducting of music was by Shorendro and Shomojit. May I request the Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh to kindly felicitate them. Next one. And the co-curator of Sur Vasudha, Shri Mahesh Babu. One final photograph with the orchestra before the Honorable Chief Minister leaves the premises. May I request everyone to rise as the Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh leaves the premises. We will now continue with the felicitation ceremony. May I request the Ministers of Culture from the G20 countries and invitee countries to also join us on stage. We would also request the presence of Sri Durga Shankar Mishra, the Chief Secretary of Uttar Pradesh, Sri Govind Mohanji, Secretary Culture, Government of India, Srimati Lily Pandya, Joint Secretary Culture, Government of India, and Sri Nagaraj Naidu, Joint Secretary, G20 Secretariat, Ministry of External Affairs, to also come on stage. We will now continue with the felicitation ceremony. We will first felicitate the musicians from the different G20 countries. From Argentina, we have Clara Truco. Clara Truco from Argentina. From Australia, Charles Maimarosia. From Brazil, we have Thais Reganelli and Fabio Bergamini. From Canada, we have Tia Woods. Let's keep going. From China, we have Mandy Chan. From France, we have Gerald Toto. As we continue with the felicitation ceremony, may I request the members of the delegations to kindly proceed for dinner. From Germany, we have Rosa Landers.
May I request the Honorable delegates to proceed for dinner. The Honorable Chief Minister is waiting for you to join him. We will felicitate the artists after you've gone because we would not like to have our dignitary waiting for the dinner. So kindly proceed for the dinner. We'll felicitate the artists after you've gone. Please.
Yeah. From Indonesia, we have Ida Lala and Rudy Punto. They're coming. From Italy, we have Eleonora Bianchi and Davide Ascanais. From Italy, we have Eleonora Bianchi and Davide Ascanais. From Japan, we have Ritsuki Kawani Nami and Leonard Ito. From Mexico, we have Doris Anahi Munoz. From the Republic of Korea, we have Se-Han Lee. From Russia, we have Igor Gornostev and Radik Tulysh. From Saudi Arabia, we have Mohannad Al-Ghamdi, Dumisani Maswana, and Voli Nachabeling Sabei. Dumisani Maswana and Voli Nachabeling Sabei from South Africa, and Mohannad Al-Ghamdi from Saudi Arabia. From Turkey, we have Ismet Aydin and Ahmet Baran. From the United Kingdom, Misha McPherson and Angus Mackenzie. From the United States, we have Ebony Fondren. From the European Union, Rose Savasta and Steve Lovat. From Bangladesh, we request the ministers of the countries whose artists have been honored to kindly leave and join the Honorable Chief Minister for dinner. From Bangladesh, we have Ripon Shorkar. From Egypt, Ali El Helbawe. And from Mauritius, Rogangiz Baichu. From the Netherlands, we have Hida Kleikamp, Robert Jan Lucien, and Nick Skolton. From Nigeria, we have Aduni, and from Oman, we have Ziana Saif and Yusuf Aluwahi. From Singapore, we have In Lee, and from Spain, we have Pera Martinez and Mark Lopez. From the United Arab Emirates, we have Saif Al Ali. Everyone, I've announced everyone's name now. Shall we end it? Or shall I
Just announce that all ministers are requested to proceed, and then we can have a photograph. Okay, the team will have.
I once again request all the ministers of the G20 countries and invited nations to kindly proceed for dinner, and we will have the photographs with the orchestra.
Just let everybody turn away, okay? Just let them go. Let them leave the building. Uske baad, 2 minutes. Uske baad फिर we'll felicitate all the Indians. He and I will do it. Now we'll felicitate the Indian artists.
We will now have the felicitation of the Indian artists. Shoykot Bishash, Bishwajit Roy, Himadri Sheel. He can do the next section. Kollan Mojumdar, Himadri Shekhar Das, Sunny Kormokar, Sharnendu Mondol, Sharojit Ratul Guha, Omkar Dhumal, Vanraj Shastri, Devjit Patitundi, Samarth Saxena, Ritam Gayan, Pratap Awad, Shayon Ghosh, Vishnu VC, Arun S, Akhil V. Nair, and the conductor of the Chennai Symphony Orchestra, who will be receiving it on behalf of the entire orchestra, B. Yenson. And now for the support team heads, Chief Sound Recordist Gautam Basu. Chief Sound Engineer Shayon Ghosh. Light Design Dinesh Poddar. Art Director Shushanto Pal. Dance Choreography Sudarshan Chakraborty. Ambience Creation Malika Varma. Head of the projection team, Sunny Datta. That brings us to the end.
And a very big round of applause to Gauri Di, without whom nothing of this would have been possible. I request Nagraj to kindly felicitate our very glorious MC of the evening, Ms. Gauri Basu. Suresh Ji is with the CM. I would request Mahesh Ji to come and receive. आप आ जाइए, आप ले लीजिए. On behalf of Suresh Ji. Nagraj, please do the honors.
Once again, thank you to the entire team of Sur Vasudha. Thank you so much, and thank you to the audience for being a part of this beautiful evening. Thank you, good night, have a nice evening.